Yeah, both players have been flying this weekend. Well, Chris Melling in patches, not, you know, he has levels to his flying, but Kristi Caulfield 10-1 in his last round. He won in about 33 minutes, I think was the official statistic, on beating Luke Gilbert, who's been one of the players of the year, no doubt about it. And he gets us underway, wasted 10-17 minutes.
I think both players are capable of blowing the other one away, but it's difficult to see which way the match is going to go. It's difficult to predict, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to sit here and say, well, Chris Melling, with everything he's achieved, he'll be favourite for the match, and of course he will. But you know, in one-off matches, you know, being a favourite for it doesn't mean too much. Kristi has zero worries about who he plays. Reputations mean nothing to him.
It's a great skill to have that, not to care who you play and just go out there, play the best you can.
Sounds easy, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
It's not that simple. We've had back-to-back 6 red shootouts on the main table here, and I'll be surprised if we have another one, just because of the speed that these two play at. But you never know.
Yeah, I was watching that last one as well with Craig. It was like 18 seconds.
Yeah.
Declan Brennan, Christ.
Yeah.
So quick.
Worth the wait. That was special. Kristi's gone through this one nicely. He's in perfect position here. Maybe a touch straight on this one, but he's got enough angle just to get it out.
Probably top through off 2 cushions, maybe. No, it's just done it. You're fine.
He thought he'd missed it.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was going to top through, because he left a bit of an angle on that. He had to kind of slow roll it, but fine.
Currently at loser round 5.
Yeah, it's brutal once you lose one.
Yeah, long way back. We've got losers qualification after loser round 5, so one more round for all those players currently battling it out in that round. Chris Melling's first shot does not go to plan.
Hit him well, not rewarded.
Good layout for Kristi as well.
Yeah, reds all day long. They just connect as well naturally. Can't see him in the form he's in. I just can't see him missing these, but don't want to jinx him.
No, they never. You know, it's a great layout, but still need to be worked. Still need to be taken out. There's always errors, but this is as good as it gets, really.
It's got a massive bounce there for the side cushion. Did you see that?
Yeah, it sort of came off a lot quicker than it went on. Means he's going into the yellow.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you can just nip it and just stun by the yellow, just to leave the reds to the bottom corner, just like that.
Yeah. No damage done then.
That's fine. I'd like to have been off the cushion, but let's roll this one in.
Back to back for Kristi. Perfect start for him. Long way to go. Race to 10 here, but the absolute perfect start for him. Anyway, that's all for later on. We're going to see 4 of the 8 last 16 matches tonight. The other 4 will all be played on the back arena And we'll keep you updated with the scores. But of course, we've got to get there first. And Kristi makes another ball and has another opportunity.
Last ball rolling, I think. Last yellow just in this left-hand middle. Another good chance.
Just see Chris just almost getting interested to stand up there. I do like those replays. Players are listening, they are watching. Haven't heard the rattle of the ball going down. I think, oh, maybe.
That's alright. It's yellow to bottom corner now, past the black, maybe. Run through for the yellow in the opposite middle. And we'll be stunning this back. Yeah, it's bridging.
Just a little bit of working out to do, but he's in perfect shape, really.
That's played that nice. I'm wondering if that yellow, I'm just looking at the top view, I'm just wondering if that yellow actually does pass the red.
If it doesn't, then he's got to play a pretty good shot to get onto it. Is he straight enough here just to pull back a couple of inches? It looks like he's got too much angle.
Screw through the gap.
Nicely played.
Wobbled. And it goes in.
Yeah. It's just like puff of the cheeks as it rattled and dropped, but it is 3 straight off the break for Kristi Caulfield. Worked out well for him.
I watched it. Josh Kane was playing and he's an avid Coventry fan. I just saw his face when the Coventry scored the winner. He wasn't focused on the pool, let's put it that way.
Yeah. Mind you, the pool was still going well for him. He's going well in the draw right now. Well, Chris is finally going to get a go at the table. He's made a ball. Been no panic whatsoever from Chris, and that's another beauty of being a slightly longer race to 10 over 7s, is that a little bit more time to get yourself into the match, and 3-0 is certainly not as big a disaster as it would be in a race to 7, although a race to 7 you'd still feel okay about it if you haven't had a go.
You've got to trust you're always going to get chances. You know, long race is probably the most experienced guy here, him and Phil Harrison.
Yeah, I mean, how often do you ever play a race to 7 and not get 7 chances? It does happen, but it's not common. And it's the same deal with a race to 10. I believe Chris will get 10 chances in this match, and then he'll put it on himself. Did he get? How many of those did he get? Well, he may not get this one. That's miles away from where he was playing. He's playing straight in on the red to right centre.
Yeah, it's not a good shot. Anywhere under the baulk line and it was fine. Well, it doesn't matter because it just hammers a double in. And it's perfect again. They're perfect. Got to stop doubting.
It's just easy
I forget it's Chris Melling.
Yeah. Well, Chris did play on the TV table yesterday, and he said he did just struggle. I commentated on his match actually, and he was struggling with the cue ball. You know, he played some really good stuff, some really quick finishes, but he was struggling that he just found the cushions to be a touch soft, and the bed of the table's playing very quick. And another good break for Kristi.
It's massive, isn't it? Look at them. Look at those yellows.
He was breaking like this. He came to the Champions League on Monday and he was breaking like this then. Yeah. He's getting the cue ball right down the middle of the table with an awful lot of screw. He's really ripping it back.
It's flush them.
And they were spreading far and wide.
Well, look at these.
Yellow balls in play.
Yeah, thought that frame was going to be over in about 20 seconds, and it is.
Didn't hang about. (4-1), 5 frames off the break. Not yet 10 minutes played. 5 frames are done. I'll try again for Chris Melling.
Got to say they're splitting so well, both breaking really well. As Kristi's just managing to make those balls at the minute.
Yeah, right now it's 5 chances to 1.
Yeah.
Kristi's had, this is his 5th, and he's taken every chance that's come his way, as has Chris Melling.
Tiny bit short. Let's cut this one back to the middle.
Right, first mistake in the match, mark it down. Kristi Caulfield. Slightly surprising error as well. Had quite a bit of room to play with to land okay on that ball, and even where he landed I still thought he'd clip it in and be okay.
Yeah, it kind of just could have been anywhere, couldn't he? And he's probably just landed in the most awkward place he could, really bang on the cushion. Yeah, still expect him to pot it, but chance here for Melling to start his comeback.
I wonder if Chris was playing on the red furthest right on the break line to left centre there and just got this slightly wrong. Not sure if it goes top right, that's the only reason I mention it. Obviously you can play for it now.
Shot as well.
He's landed on it. Not on it, but actually on it.
He's definitely on it.
Yeah, he's just still not happy with the cushions. He's still struggling to kind of judge the pace.
Let's probably just clip this in. It's easy.
Like it was hanging over the pocket. What a pot that is.
Tempted by the double. I think he's got to, hasn't he? Play a double, stun the white to the middle of the table. That's a nice shot. He's controlled that very well. That was not easy.
Brilliant. He was nowhere. When he stuck on that red, I thought there's no way he can continue. Right. That is loser round 5.
There you go. I think he's put like 2 balls, 3 balls worth of break every time, hasn't he? Kristi.
Yeah. And he's hitting them really well. I mean, this is probably the worst he's hit the break, and it's still got loads of power flying through. Just lost the cue ball a touch more than previous breaks.
Again, both colour sets were nice, but his opening shot, no one could see yellows, I think, so yellows it is. And well,
sort of no traffic, isn't it? It's all sort of all very nice.
Very easy to commentate on, isn't it? There's nothing to say really. You're just watching him clear up every time.
Just knowing full well the game is not this easy. It's nice when you have matches like this, when you get these chances and you play this well, but the game is not that easy. always think it's nice to get to the sort of right-hand side of the straight on the yellow and in the pocket. Doesn't really matter too much, but just means he floated in.
Yeah.
I actually thought it might be slightly awkward angle to do that, but he had the perfect angle in the end just to get back. Three break clearances for Kristi Caulfield. In fact, that's 4 breaks, isn't it? 4 break clearances.
I think so, yeah. I think I'd be interested to know what's the fastest match that's ever been on the Ultimate Pool.
What, race to 10?
Yeah.
Well, we've only had races to 10. This is the first time for Ultimate Pool to have races to 10, but needs a ball, gets a ball. And he gets a lovely split. I've commentated on a lot of matches and a lot of frames this weekend here that this is the best the balls have been breaking all weekend long for both players. It's another lovely layout.
Yep.
We've seen a lot of mixy layouts throughout the weekend, a lot of tricky ones. This is another good one.
Red ball's in play.
I thought he was going to try and pull back to take one of those 2 reds right centre, the 2 by his hand now.
I was just thinking that. I'm surprised he's left those. All I can think is the rightmost red near the middle of the table must go past the yellow, so he can drop that in and then play the other red in the middle bag.
I think you're exactly right. Yeah, when you see the overhead, you can see it clearly goes through the gap, so exactly why he's left it. And he's actually perfect, isn't he? Now into just roll-in territory. So easy for Chris Melling. He's barely getting down on the shot.
Will someone miss? You know.
Didn't take his hand off the table. In the winner's side, the one we're currently watching, another incredible break from Kristi. It really is. And the other match still in action is Scott Gillespie, now 9-4 against Lewis Roberts. So a mini comeback coming on, but still a long, long way behind for the Scotsman.
These are a little bit trickier, but yellows play the skill shot now.
Yellow ball's in play.
And then they're there.
It's an interesting decision, isn't it? But I feel like it's the right one. The combo goes in and it's a really good layout again. There would have been some problems if he'd gone reds that were not as easy to solve as the shot he just played. Might be a touch straight here. Depends how he wants to play it.
Fine.
I think it's okay.
Yeah. Just power this through. These are sometimes a little bit awkward, just to get the positional right.
That's why I thought he'd like more angle just to get down the table and possibly even be on the one.
Yeah, he's not hit that well, to be honest.
Yeah, if he could have got on the other one first, it might have made life easier. But certainly being closer to his work would have made it easier either way round. So he can still clip this back, but the cue ball's doing a little bit of travelling.
That's all right.
Yeah, 8 ball going. Sorry, red going in is fine, and he is on the 8 ball. A little bit trickier than he was hoping, but it's still okay for him. Yeah, no issues with it whatsoever. Makes the ball this time. He has a slightly trickier layout.
Yeah, at first glance. First glance it's yellows, I think.
Every yellow's got a pocket. Just slightly awkward connections.
Yeah.
Yellow ball's in play.
Got on his more awkward one first.
Another one where the cushion catches Chris out.
Yeah.
Not quite getting the reaction he's expecting, and he puts him under a little bit of pressure here.
I think he'll pot it. It's just getting on his next ball, isn't it, from this one? In the middle.
Is he thinking about the one he's nearest to, down to the bottom left? I think it goes.
I didn't even think it went. Does that go? Past the yellow?
Past the yellow, I think.
Extension call.
Doesn't matter, I'll just knock the plant
It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. That's a beautiful shot. Well, put himself in trouble, but good enough to come up with an incredible plant and back into perfect position.
What a great game.
And it's 6-4. What an opening 20 minutes we have had here. It's just incredible. 6-4 in 20 minutes and 23 seconds.
The King Chris is having a chuckle to himself.
What a break again. And oh, what a split. It does.
Yeah, it's.
Does the yellow go left centre? If not, you might have to go reds.
Don't think so.
Yellows
yeah,
look the ball set, don't they?
They are, but they might be forced into reds. Not sure you can see an opening yellow.
Reds aren't terrible. He'd love to be able to get down for the one on the bottom cushion really soon.
No, he's just kind of just flowing as well, isn't he? So he's.
Yeah.
I don't think he really cares. See ball, pop ball. That's it.
The yellow being where it is on the bottom cushion as well. I mean, he can't get straight. I mean, obviously getting straight on that red would be the worst scenario for him, but it's impossible for him to finish straight and beyond the red. So it kind of almost guides you a little bit.
Yeah, and I think he's going to leave that till his last ball now. So yeah, just leave himself a nice angle on it.
I'm a little bit surprised, but I guess the 8 ball's as good as any ball to play on off that red at the bottom. There was no good ball to play on.
I think when you're playing this well as well, it doesn't necessarily matter, you know, the pattern. You just kind of play off instinct, and whichever, you know, just natural. Naturally just play what you want to play. It's a little bit hampered. No, it's
Just okay. I think he can just get to the centre of the cue ball here.
ridiculous.
Just incredible. Another break clearance for Kristi Caulfield. No, makes a couple of balls. Another beautiful split. 8 ball, the trickiest ball on the table this time.
Yeah, and they're both all right again. Reds probably. Yeah.
Red ball's in play.
What's your thinking for the 8 ball? Do you leave right at the top of the table and play for it to bottom right, or are you trying to move it?
Well, there's a couple of balls. There's the ball nearest to the 8 ball to nudge into it. It might drop in the middle.
It looks very close to that. It doesn't look like one you'd want to drop in the middle, but that's
Well,
perfect.
It could play onto it now.
That is ball in hand perfect for a delicate. He only wants to move it half a turn, doesn't
Don't
he?
want to knock the black in.
What a
Yeah,
shot.
that's fine.
What
Great
a beautiful. He knew that from the minute he hit his first shot, exactly what he was doing. And when he
Yeah.
transitioned down the table, the shot that I thought was impressive wasn't the positional shot to move the 8 ball, it was the one down the table to land absolutely plumb. And, well, Chris is going to try and get us inside 2-minute pace on frames here.
Pool is more difficult than this, we promise.
It really is. Oh, I mean, I'm blown away here. 7-5. And we are
crazy.
inside the 2-minute pace per frame. That's amazing. That match. Oh, it's another huge explosion. And we have
the police. He hasn't made a ball.
He has not made a break clearance for the first time in 7 frames. And that may be the biggest explosion of the lot as well. And look at the layout again.
See you later, yellows.
this will be quick.
Shouldn't say that. Don't want to jinx him.
No, has he left himself just a slightly awkward angle here? He did. He had to force it. It wasn't like a deep screw back. He had to almost stun it back just to widen the angle, miss the red.
Yeah, played it really well.
I think he's okay just to drop this in and
yeah, just left an angle on this one up the cushion.
Ooh, Chris didn't want that cannon. He's going to reach for the rest here. Slightly interested that he didn't deal with the other yellow in the open, only because the 8 ball's over the pocket. I thought he might just get rid of that one.
Yeah. Still alright. Should pot this. Oh, the yellow don't go in the middle, does it?
No, I don't think it doubles.
Chris Melling special.
He's looking at the treble. Obviously, in hindsight, it now comes back that the yellow being left down the table's come back to hurt him, but it was the positional shot at the top that really cost him the problem.
You just know he's going to go close as well, don't you? It's just...
It's a big shot in the context of the match. I mean, we're fully enjoying this as it's just been blow for blow, but you know, this is his opportunity to get back into it. It's not going to reach.
It was going in.
He had the line.
Harder.
So first mistake in the match for Chris Melling, and it comes in frame 13. Two reds at the bottom of the table aren't really a problem because he's got the red on the left-hand side to connect down to those two. So this is fairly routine for Kristi.
They all connect. I think he might feel a little bit hard done by only being 7-5 up.
Well, yeah, how well he's played. Yeah. Well, they've both made a mistake apiece. Yes. Chris has had 6 chances. Kristi's had, this is his 9th chance. So having said at the start of the match, the players will get 10 chances each. That may not be the case, the quality of this one.
Yep, took these nice.
Yeah, he gets 2 away for Kristi now. Oh, and dry. And dry. The quality of the way this match has gone, it will not be a surprise at all if Chris has played his last shot in this match.
It's such a cliche, isn't it? Oh, it was all about the breaks, but
this one,
I think this one has been.
It has been. I mean, it's been. Chris has had 6 chances in the match. He's taken 5 of them. Kristi, this is now his 10th chance in the match, isn't it? Made just that 1 mistake. There's been no tactical play. It's been clearances off the break, or the 1 mistakes they each made were both counted on the very first visit. So
it's good to watch.
It's been great to watch, isn't it? We've seen a variety of different style matches today. This one's been by far and away the most open.
I think that's what I love about pool. It's you get matches like this, and they're just as entertaining as the little tactical battles and the little, you know, when people are twitching and missing balls left, right and centre. It's just as entertaining, really.
Yeah, I think there really is something in the mistakes, but it is great to watch when it's like this. Is this another mistake though? Body language tells us it could be.
Half a mistake. He's got this one down the table he can clip in.
Extension call.
Good pot.
He'll be happy. It's not perfect, but he's okay. It's the one right on the break line that's still the issue.
Awkward. Yeah, it is really awkward. It goes, obviously it goes left middle and it goes in the same pocket that the red's over.
If he can just pop this thin and float down the line towards the yellow that he's nearest to, as long as he pace controls it, he can use the one right centre to get on the one on the break line.
Yeah, I think he's just tried to get on it there and then.
Yeah.
But I think he's on nothing. Red off yellow in the middle. Maybe. Can't see another shot. Yeah, he's looking at it.
Oh, off both. Off both. And he's still on this red. It's thin.
Yeah, great shot. He'll not know where the white's going, but just make this pot. Oh, no.
Wow. Immediately loses the frame. And just like that, it's a gift for Chris Melling.
Well, they're still splitting so well, but yeah, the last couple of frames have been dry, I think.
There's a lot of jaws being hit on this one. This is a nice layout. Oh, change of hand here for Chris.
Ronnie O'Melling.
Yeah, and it's not good.
Behind the red.
Yeah. I still expect him to get out from here, strangely, just with the way those yellows are over the right centre. But I think it's the first time I've ever seen Chris do that.
It slid on him. It slid on him. Can't quite believe what's just happened there.
Time running.
Yeah, looks a bit confused, doesn't he?
Yeah, it almost came off at a right angle, didn't it? That was... I'm with you, Chris. That did not... That was... I mean... That slid a long way.
He's developed his bad red.
Does the one nearest the top left past the yellows. It's not a problem if it doesn't. You can take it the other way, but just makes it a little easier. The one on the bottom cushion is actually the trickiest ball here. And it remains the trickiest ball.
Tempted to get on it first. I think I'd have probably left that one, but it's still, well, it turns out it's actually perfect, because if he pots this, all the reds are at the same end of the table.
It's just a little jabby one, isn't it? It's just really awkward. You could easily foul on that shot.
And as a result, he's leaving it. Getting away from him a little bit, this one. He's having to pull some good pots out. Where's this going? Clip it in the bottom right.
Extension call.
And that res just spoiled the party for Chris Melling as well.
Yeah, hot hand of apology for Kristi, but Chris will be very happy that he gets back to the table. He would have expected to be on the brink, having made the mistake he made. So the fact he gets to play in this frame is big for him.
He's left an angle now as well, just to go into these.
That will do nicely.
Still quite early, but I think it's just one of them matches that deserves a decider, I think.
Yeah, it does. It has that feel, doesn't it? We are tracking that way, back within 1. Chris was just asking for the cue ball, I think. Makes a ball, and it's another lovely split. There's been some brilliant layouts. Take nothing away from the way they played in this match at all, because they've both been brilliant, and the speed they've done it at has been breathtaking. But they have had some really good layouts as well.
Well, it's just been an exhibition in how to break, really. And yeah, they've played very well, both of them.
Yeah, we're 40 seconds away from the halfway point on the match clock. 15,
and it's 8-7.
And it's 8-7. Yeah, we're 15 and a half frames in 35 minutes, so we will be when we reach the halfway point. Very good pace. Did Chris want to be on the one on the left-hand side cushion there?
I think he did. I think he did. So it's just got a little bit more awkward. Well, is he playing at his last ball?
Yeah, having it as last ball as well, I think you'd rather that 8 ball had stopped a few rolls short of where it's gone to. So if you land straight, you're dropping it in, and you've got 8 ball bottom right. Whereas now he's going to have a good angle on it to track down to the bottom cushion.
Yeah, he's going to have to use the top cushion here, I think. No, could just nip it in. I think has he got a slight angle? He might be going into the black.
Yeah, this looks an awkward angle to me.
Yeah, he had to force that in. And there's reds that do pass that yellow to open up the 8 ball.
It's a little sign of frustration from Chris just as he's putting his cue down. I think he would have expected to make that clearance when he saw the layout. Just half a loose positional shot, and that's all it needed.
Be interesting to see actually whether he chooses to try and move the yellow, or he just plays onto the 8, because he has got the balls down there where he can just, you know, find a natural angle and just try and play on it to the opposite corner. I think I'd probably just be leaving it and just stunning this in and leaving an angle on the last red. Oh, he's played it in off and it's perfect.
Yeah, played it nicely with control, although he would love to be straight in on this red. Now he has to come on and off the cushion.
Yeah.
Just got to make sure he avoids the yellow. Oh, beautiful shot. And he's going to punish the error from Chris Melling, get himself 1 frame away.
Right.
9-7 he now leads, and he has the next break. just huge explosion once again.
It's a little bit similar with this match, though. You know, Kyle Cope might be thinking, you know, they've both played so well in this match, and it's hard to replicate match after match after match.
Yeah.
And when you do play well and you still lose the match, it does take it out of you. You think, well, I can't play any better than that, and I've still lost the game. So
I also think that for the players that play, because you have the odd round in the loser's side where it's the winners of the two, you know, so the people that lose the first round play in the loser's section round 2, so they've both lost at the same time, and then from there on after, apart from the occasional just reset round, you're playing somebody that's just won. So Kyle's just won to get through to this round, and so he's going in on a positive, where the loser of this match will go in on a negative.
Yeah.
And right now it looks like it could be Chris Melling, because this is perfect for Kristi to wrap this one up at the first time of asking, and it would be fitting if he does, the way he's played, the number of break clearances he's had.
I'll be honest, I think he deserves this win. He really does, the way he's played in this match, the way he's broke.
Yeah, it's been an incredible match all around. We're going to get it done with over half an hour to spare. It is Kristi Caulfield that moves on to the last 16 and sends Chris Melling into the losers qualification match. He has one more chance against Kyle Cope.